Hello my dear friends, best greetings from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. I'm Victor Fursov and I'm entomologist. I'm studying insects and I'm taking this video from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. And by the way, I'm near the Opera and Ballet Theatre now. Here already concert has finished because it was concert Opera Traviata. And we are just near the entrance to Opera and Ballet Theatre. I have not been in the theater for ages because of many different circumstances. And now we are in a period of war between Ukraine and our bloody neighbor. But nevertheless, institute is working, museums are working, opera is working, and entomologists are still interested in insects, by the way, because today is November 18th, 2023, by the way. And you can say insects already sleeping, and you are right, because majority of insects are sleeping somewhere underground, just somewhere behind leaves, under the grass, and so under the soil. But entomologists can find interesting insects which are not sleeping, and they are sitting here in this box. And this is not a cheese, it was a cheese, but here some flowers, some autumn flowers, some green, and even some small flowers like aster flowers. And who is sitting there? Some very small insects, and their names sucking insects. They're aphids, tiny aphids. So they're pests of different flowers and plants, and some gardeners hate them very much. But for entomologists it's quite interesting. Probably this is Aphids fabae, the commonest species, which are distributed everywhere in the world and on many crops. Aphids fabae, very tiny, just 1 millimeter size insect. Many of them just huge colonies still sitting here, despite the temperature is about 5 degrees Celsius. They're sitting here before the frost. So I saved them because frost is coming soon in the next couple of days. But this is object for microscopic study, and I have recorded some funny videos because these funny aphids were not only sucking the juice from the plant, they also are different because they are different. They're wingless and with wings. Wingless, they're just like a basal females. They're parthenogenetical females. They're producing just progeny. And wingless with wings, they're producing males and females. So they're copulating, they're flying out and laying eggs on other plants. For aphids, it's difficult to say about life cycle because so many different life cycles for these very surprisingly interesting insects, which are very small and disgusting for gardeners, as I said. But for entomologists, there are no disgusting insects, only some biting insects, some stinging insects, others quite interesting. So if you're an entomologist, you can find interesting objects for study anywhere, just even here in the center of city. Somewhere on these flowers nearby, I can see here, by the way, London tree. So you can recognize here this not very big tree. This is not the symbol of Kyiv. This is not chestnut tree. Now Ukraine is very close to Britain, and the most famous tree in Britain and in London, London tree, Platanos. So this is London tree, alley of London trees near Opera and Ballet Theatre. Remember about it, if you are coming to Opera and Ballet Theatre, you can enjoy. London tree is still green here in the center of Kyiv, on Volodymyrska Street, nearby Bogdan Khmelnytsky, where there is a museum in my institute. And don't forget, visit museum and visit my Patreon page, visit my Monobanka page, bank indicated here under the description of this video. And I'm in Ukraine, don't forget about Ukraine. Stand with Ukraine, support Ukraine, and Ukraine will win. That's right. Good luck, see you soon on my channel.